I really wanted to talk about this yesterday, but I was far too angry, and I knew I was going to say something either entirely false or just overly emotional and not give you proper news, and it was going to be 99% opinion. But now that I've relaxed, I can look at this situation with fresh eyes and really get into the nitty-gritty of what's been going on with YouTube lately. As you are I'm sure aware, a lot of channels have been getting hit with false copyright strikes and impersonations and all sorts of shit, and small creators are getting absolutely trashed. The same thing, unfortunately, for Lofi. Unfortunately for the Lofi Girl channel, this happened to them too. Someone issued a false and abusive copyright strike against their channel, causing an interruption in a live stream that has been going on for a truly insane amount of time, consecutively uninterrupted. The creator, she reached out to YouTube on Twitter, and again, it's pretty fucking weird that a channel with 10 million subscribers doesn't have a YouTube contact. They have to reach out to YouTube support on Twitter. That's just how YouTube support operates. Twitter. Why is Twitter the way we have to seek assistance with YouTube issues? Why is the in-house system not better? There's a positive resolution to at least this creator's situation. They did recognize the claims were abusive, and they completely intervened, and YouTube acknowledged that the copyright strikes were false, and they went ahead and removed them for you. Mind you, the smaller creators going through the exact same thing did not get that same treatment. I guess unless you have 10 million subscribers, YouTube just doesn't care about false copyright. But I feel like the Lofi Girl channel had some worthwhile things to say that I want to read just straight up word for word, and I would 100% go to their Twitter and retweet all of this because it's all facts. Despite them getting a positive outcome, they're still taking the time to point out flaws in the system, and I respect that. Let's go through this. The channel states, yesterday the channel was hit by a false copyright strike on our 2 live streams. The strike was retracted earlier today. However, the live streams have since been taken down entirely and not yet reinstated in their original form, hoping for things to return soon. We are shocked and disappointed to see that there's still not any kind of protection or manual review of these false claims. At the end of the day, it was entirely out of our control, and the sad part is there was no way to appeal beforehand or prevent it from happening. What she's saying is when that false claim went through, there was no way to combat it before the video went down. The video has to go down before you can appeal it. There was nothing they could have done to keep that live stream going, and that's pretty shitty. And then they go on to say, especially that since this is not the first time that something like this has happened, like in 2020, where the entire channel was taken down by an error. Since 2020, they've put their best efforts to maintain high-quality live streams around the clock for their audience to ensure they comply with streaming policy, leaving no reason for them to be taken down. In turn, they're extremely fortunate to have a large community supporting the channel, spreading news, and thankfully the situation will most likely be resolved to some extent. More importantly, this event has shone a light on an underlying problem on the platform. It's 2022 and there are countless smaller creators out there, many of which engaged in this discussion that continue to be hit daily by these false claims on both videos and live streams. Nonetheless, we remain positive and hope that YouTube will consider applying these changes to their copyright reporting system to prevent such a situation from reoccurring and protect all content creators once and for all against this threat. I 100% agree. Personally, if I were to make a 7-tweet thread about this situation, I would be a lot more harsh towards YouTube. I can understand why they're just grateful, so they're not being as harsh as they could be, but they still do at the very least shine a light on the fact that YouTube's been fucking up for years and smaller creators don't have the same benefits that they get. So I really appreciate the channel taking the time to acknowledge that they're in a privileged position. I feel like that's really important. Slight tangent here, kind of shows that YouTubers, when they get famous, are a lot less out of touch than celebrities when they get famous. Maybe that's just me, but you ever notice that YouTubers are more likely to be humble than actual celebrities? Just saying. Now, one thing I really like is the fact that this story, becoming a story, has gotten the attention of major news outlets such as TechCrunch. So with a major news outlet picking up the situation, more people are going to be not just aware of the problem, but hopefully look into it a little bit more and realize just how fucked up it is, and hopefully we can pressure YouTube into being less shitty. I really hope that this shitty thing happening to a big creator shines a light on all of the problems so we can pressure objectively the best platform for what we want to do, force them to improve. Because I don't hate YouTube, I just hate that there are so many problems with the best platform for video hosting, period, end of story. None of the people that I spend the majority of my time enjoying the content of would have a platform at all, if not for YouTube. Whether we like it or not, this is the best we have, and it's shit, and it needs to be better. We need to pressure this platform to being what it needs to be for all of us. Far too many people rely on this website to make a living and get their message out there and for an audience to consume. We need to improve what we have. I hope this will be a lightning rod to make positive change. That is all I have to say. I appreciate you for listening. Bye, guys. Man, I am so tired. Can y'all put like some meme video links in the comment section? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do a meme reaction video next because I'm exhausted. Ugh. If you've made it this far into the video, leave me some memes. I'll do a meme reaction next. Please. I need some serotonin, damn it.